Hey, Frank, I'm Ahearn, privacy expert and blackmail strategist. I'm going to talk about my strategies and tactics of how I protect you if you become a victim of blackmail. Now, when a person becomes victimized and they realize that they share their photos and the blackmailer has their Facebook friends, their LinkedIn contact, their spouse, whatever it may be, the initial thought process is always to prevent the exposure, which is valid. I mean, because you're freaking out and you don't want other people to see your private photos. However, that is a limited way of dealing with blackmail. Sure, I mean, you could work and you could stall and you can get rid of the blackmailer, but the problem is if you don't take actions to prevent them from coming back, it's a problem because they will just come back and you're right back in the same situation. So my first tactic is to protect your identity. What I do is I create online disinformation, whether it be a bogus employment for you, bogus employment for your spouse. I deviate the spelling of both your names. I have, these websites that make it appear you work at a trucking company, an oil company, whatever it may be. And there's all these coworkers. The objective is to get the blackmailer to that website where they extract all the content there and all the fake people. So what you're doing is you're replacing the real threat of Facebook friends with the fake threat of this business website. The other thing is preventing exposure. The only way to really prevent exposure is through stalling the payments, okay? It's the only leverage a victim has, okay? Look, I have no cash, I need 2 days. You got to stick to it. They come back at you 2 days more. And it's about chipping away at the stone, okay? And it's a hard fight, but that's my expertise, okay? I can deal with it. I know how to deal with when to pull away. I know when to engage. And I know how to slowly get rid of the blackmailer. And eventually getting rid of them is about just, riding out the scam and just blowing the wind out of it because they have other victims to deal with. So you want to become less important. The important victims are the ones that pay. You don't want to be that one because if you pay, they just come back for more money. And so that's how you get rid of blackmail. And the way to ensure they do not come back is creating alternative information like a fake website, fake email, fake number, fake not LinkedIn, but fake Signal account or Telegram account, all these other things, okay? Things that are away from your real identity. Now, it's not easy for victims to do. If you check out my website, my blog is massive. Every type of blackmail. You'll get a better idea of how to deal with blackmail. You can download my book. But the real key to stopping blackmail is hiring me because I can deal with it, I can protect you, and I can get rid of them. So with that said, any questions, check out my website and be safe.